Fact or fiction? Was the biblical flood based on a real event? Welcome to Ceylonia Blue. Today, we delve into a fascinating topic that has intrigued scholars, theologians, and curious minds alike for centuries. The story of Noah's Ark and the Great Flood is one of the most well-known narratives in the Bible. But was this event based on a real occurrence? Join us as we explore the evidence, theories, and various perspectives surrounding this ancient tale. The story of the flood appears in multiple cultures, not just in the Bible. From the Epic of Gilgamesh in Mesopotamia to ancient Hindu texts, flood myths are a common theme in human storytelling. These narratives often share striking similarities, leading many researchers to wonder if there is a kernel of truth behind them. Some scholars propose that these flood stories could be rooted in real historical events, such as significant flooding in the ancient Near East. Archaeological findings suggest that around the time these stories began circulating, there were indeed catastrophic floods that affected various regions. The Black Sea deluge theory, for instance, posits that a massive flood occurred as rising sea levels breached the Bosporus Strait, transforming the Black Sea from a freshwater lake to a saltwater sea. This could have caused significant flooding in surrounding areas, possibly inspiring the flood myths we know today. However, skeptics argue that while localized flooding may have occurred, it does not validate the grand scale of the biblical narrative. The Bible describes a flood that covered the entire earth, a feat that seems improbable given the geological and meteorological knowledge we have today. Critics question the feasibility of Noah gathering 2 of every animal and constructing an ark large enough to house them. Moreover, the timeline of the flood story presents challenges. Geological evidence indicates that the Earth has experienced many floods throughout its history, but none match the global scope described in biblical texts. This raises the question, is the story of Noah's Ark a symbolic tale rather than a literal account? Many theologians suggest that the flood narrative serves a deeper purpose, emphasizing themes of redemption, divine judgment, and the promise of new beginnings. The covenant God makes with Noah after the flood symbolizes hope and restoration, transcending the specifics of the event itself. In addition, modern science offers insights into how ancient peoples may have interpreted natural disasters. For instance, a large flood could have been seen as an act of divine intervention, leading communities to weave these events into their religious narratives. This perspective invites us to consider how myths reflect human experiences and cultural values, rather than strictly historical records. So, was the biblical flood based on a real event? The answer may not be as clear-cut as we would like. While elements of the story might be inspired by real events, the narrative itself likely serves multiple purposes, both as a historical account and as a moral and spiritual lesson. As we wrap up our exploration, it's clear that the story of Noah and the flood continues to resonate with audiences today. Whether viewed as fact or fiction, it prompts us to reflect on our beliefs, our history, and the lessons we can learn from the past. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history, mythology, and faith. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to Ceylonia Blue for more intriguing explorations of fascinating topics. Until next time, stay curious.